Greetings, everyone. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I'm looking out the skies and it's dark and it's starting to get cold here up in sunny Northumberland in England. And the colder the night gets, the more we see the homeless on the street. Now, every year, I, I've always done a thing where I collect coats and gloves and sleeping bags and ground hair pads and everything, and I go out over the Yule period, particularly Christmas Day, and I hand clothes and sleeping bags and warm clothing out to the homeless around Newcastle and the surrounding areas. Now, the reason I don't do this for charities is because most charities have paid staff. You see all these adverts on places for Oxfam and things like that. Well, that all costs money. So a lot of the money doesn't go to the people that need it. It goes to promote charities. There's a very good friend of mine who's a Knights Templar in Norfolk, and she gets the churches to open up for the homeless when it gets below -1 for a couple of days or something like that, to open up. Now, they shouldn't be doing that. She shouldn't have to talk them into it. Churches are supposed to be there for the people. Surely they should be doing that anyway, to open up the churches so the homeless don't freeze to death. Now then, they got a large grant last year, and my friend who run the charity to get these things open didn't have any part of it. The council ran it. Now they got a lot of money to help towards keep these churches open. Now all the money went towards training staff and paying for public liability, paying for security, paying for people to look into how they're going to help the homeless. And almost nothing went towards the homeless. The churches stayed open for a few days over the Christmas period. I think it was a total of 8 days they stayed over altogether. The money these people got off the government to run this, they could have put them up in 5-star hotels for them nights. So all the money that goes towards charities is going straight towards training staff and meeting requirements, and it's not getting down to the homeless people. So what I do is I go out, collect the stuff myself, ask people I know to donate stuff, and I personally go out over the Christmas, New Year, Yule, and I go out at 4 o'clock in the morning, use my own fuel in the car. I go out 3, 4 o'clock. I find homeless people sleeping rough, and whatever they need, I try and provide for them, whether it's sleeping bags, a warm coat, hat, gloves, warm food, a drink. I provide myself out of my own pocket important items. Now, I have been helped this year by a few people. Normally I get sent up stuff by Louise Drysborough in Norfolk, but this year, she's concentrating on her own people in her area, and I'm concentrating on mine. So, up to now, there's some very kind people on Facebook donated some stuff to one of our guys, Jay, who's been collecting. Now, normally I have to go out on my own and do this on my own, which I have been robbed a couple of times of people who weren't refugees, but wanted the stuff I had in the car. Once they've got away with it, they've never gotten away with it since, but I have tried. But this year, someone's going up with this, Jay, and we're going to go out and hand stuff out for a few days over the Christmas and New Year's. Now, a lot of people are donating stuff to him. Now, I go to a place called Blythe Store in the northeast of England, and the 2 tutors there have donated raincoats, warm clothing, sleeping bags. So I'd like to say a good thank you to them. Up to now, they're the only people that's been part of a company that's actually went out the way, and I think they've still done it off their own backs. It's not the company that's done it, but it's through Blythe Store that I've actually met them, so I would like to thank Blythe Store for hiring such good people. Right then, we'll post videos like we do every year. We'll hand stuff out to the homeless. And let's hope I don't get prosecuted this year like I was 2 years ago. I was prosecuted for parking in a taxi rank, a £60 fine. I was handing clothes out to someone I'd passed out in the doorway. I went over and given him a warm coat and given him a sleeping bag. And when I went back to the car, the cameras had made a photograph of us parked in a taxi bay, and I got a £60 fine. Thank you, Newcastle City Council, for that. Don't care. It's my little bit. And last year I got harassed by Asian taxi drivers who didn't like the idea that I was driving along late at night. They must have thought I was after taxiing business, when in reality I was helping the homeless. But you know, as I say to them, get stuff that's got nothing to do with you. And it worked. They went off. But the fact is, the harassed us while I was going round quite a few times, which chased off the homeless people. I ain't going to put up with that this year. No kidding. If anyone has any stuff they want to give to the homeless people, go out and do it yourself. Don't give it to charities. Go out and do it yourself. It makes you feel good inside to know that you're doing Odin's work. No kidding. Hail Odin, everyone. Hail Tia. Hail Air. May the gods bless you all. Give it to charity this year. Get out and do it yourself. Bye.